Need you to add your flower to the fight. Join us at alz.org/walk.
Get immediate storm alerts. Download the Local 3 Weather app now.
As the weather begins to change, sometimes you can have some health issues that begin to flare up. Maybe your arthritis acts up a little bit more, something like that. Well, you were in luck this morning because Dwayne Madden is on the show with us from the Hemp House. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Julie.
You and I were chatting a little bit because I think it's okay for me to say this on the air. I would think that your crowd at the Hemp House would be a lot of younger people, but the truth is you see a lot of people, older people like me,
we do.
In their 50s and up.
Absolutely. That's kind of our, I hate to say target audience, but it is. That's who comes in the most in our store. That's who's looking to come in and ask the questions about the health benefits and stuff. And we love it. They come in and they're genuinely trying to learn how to better themselves. A lot of them are taking medications. They have questions to ask about that, whether it interacts with it. Can they get off their medication? Obviously, we always refer them to a doctor for that, but we do offer some alternatives for them.
You will not, I know this, ever, point to something you have here today and go, oh, if you take this, it's going to have this result from you. Each person is unique.
They are.
But I have so many conversations, probably people watching do too, just friends getting together, and you'll find out that they swear by a certain cream or a certain topical or whatever to help with their aches and pains.
Absolutely. A lot of our business comes from customer referrals. We get people coming in all the time saying, oh, my sister-in-law, my neighbor, my brother, somebody told me about this, and they come in looking for that specific product. We show it to them, and then we talk to them about our other products to see if something might, help them, because like you said, everybody's individual. You may have a little something extra going on that your sister didn't have going on, or something that we could do to benefit you.
You do very much listen to your customers, so you brought all these products with you today. One thing they've been telling you, your customers, is they want some sugar-free options, so you have them.
Yep, absolutely. So a lot of these look really familiar. We bring these out a lot, but most recently we introduced our Chex Mix and then our granola. We have had a huge request for customers looking for sugar-free products. Most of our stuff is chocolate, candy, suckers. It's all sweet and good and yummy. But these are too. The Chex Mix is great. The granola is one of my favorites. And it just gives you a little healthier option so that you don't have to be consuming all that sugar.
You also have been listening to your customers, and so y'all have now rolled out your own line of products. We have.
So we've started out with our dog treats. Those were the first thing that we popped out. And those are, of course, you can see our old dog Charlie. He was always at the shop if you ever came by. We've since switched over into some different gummy options. We've got quite a few different things. One of the things that I think is becoming more and more popular, everybody's heard of CBD, THC, well, CBN. Its primary focus is insomnia. So if you have trouble sleeping, this could help you out with that. I take them every night, and they have no THC in them, so you don't have to worry about the drug screen, you don't have to worry about the intoxicating effect. They just help you get good sleep and stay asleep.
I don't really even understand this enough to know how to ask the question, but I'll just be dumb on TV.
Yeah.
So you said that one does not have THC in it.
Correct.
So if you don't need the THC to make something effective, why does the THC need to be in it to begin with?
It doesn't always have to be in it. We have tons of products that are THC free. That's a very common thing in the CBD industry. THC is just naturally occurring, and if there's no reason to remove it, then we leave it there.
Oh, it's naturally occurring.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What are these here?
Those are our topicals. So a lot of people, you don't want to ingest stuff, or maybe what you're dealing with doesn't need to be ingested. And so these are going to work. They have a muscle roll on here, a very strong lotion that we have right here, and they work really good for different options. We have some customers that use them for stuff as eczema, psoriasis, and then of course your aches and pains work as well.
Okay, I'm going to stick my neck out again with kind of an analogy, but everything you have pretty much is made from the hemp plant.
Yes,
is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
So very much like some people will swear that if you'll have an aloe plant at your house and you get a burn, you can take the oil from that aloe, the gel, and put it on and it helps. Is that the same idea with the hemp plant, that the plant itself has its own healing properties, if you will?
The hemp plant, the cannabis plant, has hundreds of cannabinoids in it. Cannabinoids are your CBD, CBN, CBG, THC. There's hundreds of them, and we've only started to tap into what they do. We focus on 4 or 5 top cannabinoids that we have scientific data that shows us what they do, and they're learning more and more and more every day. I mean, we have people calling our store asking for stuff that I've literally never even heard of, and so we'll go look it up, and I'll be like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. And so it's just something that is evolving almost on a daily basis. basis.
So when you're making your products here through the Hemp House,
Mm-hmm.
do y'all have a third-party person that creates them?
So our Hickson location is attached to Little Tree Labs. These guys right here, they make their own product line. They gave us the front of their laboratory to put our store in, and so they make all of our products. So they're in-house, but by our friends at Little Tree Labs.
Okay, so you know where they're getting their materials.
Oh, absolutely. We walk right back there, quality control, not really. We just walk back there and hang out with them because they're good people. And we know they do good stuff. We've worked with them for a few years on their products, and we know that it just works really well.
That's worth pointing out?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay. You know, we spent many years with Travis and his crew, watching them develop their different products and seeing how well they worked and the kind of love and care that they put into their products, the feedback they took it in and put it back into their products. And so it's a really, really good company for us to partner with.
Okay, so before I let you run with these topicals, again, you're not making any promises.
No, not at all.
But ways that people can benefit from it. You see it for arthritic pain. Do you see it for things like nerve, like does it help with nerve pain?
So one of the biggest things that comes in is fibromyalgia. And fibromyalgia is different for a lot of people. If you have it, the most common thing is that burning nerve sensation. And so we have a couple of products that have different capsaicins and peppers in them that actually work really, really well for people who have those nerve ending conditions.
Okay. Eczema, itchy skin, that kind of thing?
Absolutely. Eczema, like I said, the topicals will work great for that, or should work great for that for a lot of our customers. Psoriasis, anything where you have your skin irritable, that's where you're going to be looking for a topical.
Okay. Okay, and then of course the pets, which we talked about
The pets, yep. Can't forget our pets. You know, they hate the storms, they hate the fireworks, they hate the car rides. This can help them calm down a little bit, maybe get a little bit of rest during those times.
All right. Thanks for the education.
Absolutely. Anytime, Julie.
4 locations now
locations?
at the Hemp House. They're in North Shore, East Ridge, Ooltewah, and now in Hickson, 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. Saturdays they're open 10 to 5. Go to hemphousechat.com and they will deliver, right?
We do. We have a couple of rules to that, but yeah, we do same day local delivery if you're within a certain distance. Minimum order is $40 just because gas went up a lot. And then, yeah, if we've got it in stock, and if you put your order in by 2 p.m.
Okay.
Our driver leaves at 2 sharp, so if you put in at 2:02, you'll get it tomorrow.
Great talking to you, Dwayne.
Absolutely. Thanks, Julie.
West Yellowknife Trading Post is everything under the sun. Huge selection of vanities starting at $2.99.